Hey guys, as usual, I can't even like do more videos for the life of me. It's like once a month or twice a month is how it's usually happening. But tonight, I'm actually going to interview a really dear friend of mine who pretty much has his own channel, and he's really, frankly, amazing on his commentary, and it's a real privilege to have him. And his name is he goes by the name of Mr. Melton.
Or Meltin John.
Or
Yeah.
Melton John, or whatever you want to call it. But it is really, really good to have you on my channel, John.
Yeah, thank you, John. Yeah, his name is John too, as well as me.
His name is John too. I don't know how I managed to like sneak that in there, but now we know. Now you know our true identities. But please, no spam mail to either one of us because we will delete you if you are caught.
Exactly. I think you know who you are too.
All right. We're gonna just talk a little bit about something that I really have was sort of like the catalyst in me and getting to know this group from Topeka, Kansas, called like the Westboro Baptist Church.
They're in Topeka. What city are they in?
They're from Kansas.
Kansas, I know,
Yeah,
but is that Topeka the real city they're in?
I think so. Well, I mean, I think that's like where their church is based out of, or something like that.
Kansas, definitely.
Yeah. So they pretty much got some other YouTubers to just kind of tease the whole thing on meat separation or whatever, and I think they just tried to impersonate them. But you came along and then did like a response to it that was actually it was pretty
On one of
fascinating.
my deleted accounts. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Suspended accounts, rather.
well, hey, it happens.
Yes.
But why don't you just tell us a little bit about like I kind of get confused on this point a lot. But what's the whole deal with like um, regular meats and pork meats? What's the whole coined phrase with that?
Okay, what are you trying to combine exactly? What kind of a cookout do you envision? And I'll tell you if it's all right or not. What is it?
I don't know. Well, I'm thinking of having a cookout. Well, I guess I'll just use myself as a guinea pig. But I'm trying to use like um, I'm thinking of maybe cooking like some hot dogs and hamburgers, and I'm kind of debating between like regular ones and then pork ones. So
Mm-mm.
no.
See, the thing is, a beef burger cannot be on the same grill as a pork hot dog or a pork sausage. Sausage is pork anyway. So let's say a sausage with a pork hot dog. You can't. You have to make the burger pork. That's how it goes. Or you have to make the hot dog, or even as crazy as this sounds, a beef sausage. Which you do have some of the summer sausage brands. They come in a little beef, like or the Slim Jim type taste and whatnot. But I don't know if you want that. But those are the rules. I'm sorry.
Okay. Um, and so I guess you would classify these as like what? Would it be like would you consider that like a clean cookout at all or what?
The one that I just mentioned,
Sure.
yes, it would be a clean cookout. But the one you're suggesting with the beef on the pork, that is not a clean cookout. Okay, look at me. I'm dead serious about this too. It isn't a clean cookout. Don't don't do it. Okay, don't do it.
Um, Now what do you really think on these hate mongers of the Westboro Baptist Church? I know I personally have reservations against them, and you can always check out my other video on what I think about them. But what are your takes on them?
They're terrible people. And Fred Phelps, I know his son, he was hassled by gay people. But it doesn't give Fred Phelps the right to be a hateful jerk, okay? It doesn't give him the right to be. And he does that very well. He condemns anyone he sees. Like, like the signs. It's been so long since I watched the video, but it's like, God hates fags. God, and all this other crap. And it's just, it's not allowed as far as I'm concerned. Not allowed at all.
And because Mr. Melton here is like a really good friend of mine, It's all right. We gotta love those belches. It's like,
Yeah, for real.
I actually like him. The truth is, I had him do the. I actually decided to ask him these questions because it's like I love hearing him say like not allowed, or not a clean cookout. I mean, he's just got
That's
like,
right. It's
I mean,
not a clean cookout.
seems like it's
Your
like
cookout is not a clean cookout. It isn't.
how he does that. So that's kind of why I had him on here because he's kind of got this because he's got like this really big passion to just share himself like it is and miss. You're probably gonna like watch this and like be okay. So he's just said this one crazy crap, and now it's you're gonna like click off. But my encouragement for you guys out there is to just watch the video carefully because there's there's a lot of heart in these kind of things. So, Johnny boy, we're gonna ask you one more question. Interested on that?
What kind of question you gonna ask me?
And he loves to do like WWF impressions, by the way.
I'm not a wrestling fan.
I'm
I'm
gonna.
not a wrestling fan. I used to be, but these days I don't watch wrestling. Wrestling is just fake. You know, wrestling is it's the same storylines over and over and over again. Triple H, John Cena. It's the same crap.
It's a bunch of like.
Hooey.
It's like a bunch of acting and
Bunch of
stuff
hooey.
like that. So here's a question I'm going to ask you that I really hadn't planned on really telling you about, but we obviously it's probably no news, but some people have actually met their girlfriends through this wonderful website called eHarmony, and people are just like happy with their turnouts.
This will be.
But there's a sadder truth to that, and it's not really
Everlasting.
it's not really about that at all. There's something else that's really really deeper behind that, and John, why don't you tell us what that is?
Well, as far as the Harmony goes, my original beef with them was the fact that they charge so much money for eHarmony, but what does it do opposed to Yahoo Mail? What does it do opposed to Plenty of Fish, which is 100% free? Free! Jesus, free. It's free. And eHarmony is what a month? What would you pay for that a month? eHarmony.
If I knew if I was going to really try to use it, I'd probably try to spend like about. I mean, when I did spend it, I'll admit it was a little bit too much, but I wish it could have been just cheaper.
Well, just go to Plenty of Fish. Go to MySpace. Go to Facebook if that's what you like. But as far as eHarmony goes, don't. Oh, what's the other one there? There's another Match.com. Nah, I wouldn't do that either. But but stay away from eHarmony.
Doesn't the advertising suck? I mean, isn't it really all about them advertising their stuff and trying to like just get a buck? I mean,
Yeah, it's like this will be everlasting. Yeah, it's not everlasting. It's a pile of crap. It's a pile of boogers.
and the other thing I was hoping to get out of you is that they take people's hard-earned money too and they exploit it big time.
Right, that's what they do.
It's like, it's kind of bad, but I mean sometimes the service actually does work, but it's in most cases not really recommended. I mean, I know people that have met their spouses through it, but great for them, but still it's the majority that counts, and I really wouldn't recommend it. So, so thanks for coming on board, and those of you that watch both our channels, you'll see more of our videos on the respective channels, and hopefully I'll have more banter to share for you. So, thanks a lot, buddy.
This is what eHarmony is. It's like this, okay? Look. That's what it's like.
You heard him. All right, take it easy, guys.